Happy Friday evening to you, church. Brock here. Just wanted to send you some quick updates on behalf of our church. Hope this video finds you and your families doing well. Just a few pieces of information I want to share with you. I'm going to try to be quick. First one is, we know that a lot of churches have decided to go ahead and start meeting again this coming Sunday in a limited capacity. And our leadership at Whitestone has decided that we are going to remain closed for the next 4 Sundays. So for the next 4 Sundays, it's what our local government is calling phase 1. It's 28 days. For those first 28 days, we have agreed it would be better for us to just stick to online worship services. And we're doing that out of an abundance of caution, wanting to be respectful and protective of the older people in our congregation, as well as we're not exactly sure what we would do with our little kids, toddlers and stuff like that if we were just to jump right back in. And so for the next 4 weeks, it's our intent to just continue to do what we've done the last 6, and that is to stay online, to worship together online, to go live on Sunday mornings on Facebook, on YouTube, and on the church's website. And we're so grateful that y'all have been hanging with us through that and continue to watch along with us and worship along. And I would just like to encourage you, it gets tough on my end. It's tough for me and Mark to preach to an empty room. It's tough for Cody and Kenzie and for the band to lead to an empty room. So anytime you shoot us a text message or you comment, it's just nice to know that you're out there. It's nice to know that we're being heard, that we're worshiping together. And so let me encourage you just to continue to do that, because it means a lot when we get those texts or those emails or we see those comments. A lot of times for me, it just feels like it's a one-sided conversation, and I don't want any part of that. I want relationships, not that. And so thank you for that. The second thing I want to share with you is this. We feel really bad for our 2020 graduates. We are, when it comes to graduation Sunday, which I think is going to be the 17th this year, we're celebrating, I think, at least 14 or 15 graduates. And 2020 has been such an odd year. I mean, we're in the spring. This is a time when spring sports should be happening. Kids should be playing baseball and softball. And I think boys soccer, happens in this season. And all those seasons are cut short. And it's just an odd time. And a lot of, we know that the 2020 grads are missing out on a lot of traditions that other groups typically have been able to have and to participate in. And we want you to know that we see you and we're sad for you, and we want to do the best we can to celebrate you. And so we were trying to brainstorm as a staff what might be a good way to honor these kids, to let them know that they have been seen and that we're aware of what they're missing out on. And one of the ways that we decided to do this is we've asked our friend Heather Lovett. Heather is a school teacher, but she's also a photographer. We asked Heather if she would be willing to do graduate sessions with our grads. Whitestone will pick up the cost for those, and Heather said that she'd be willing to do that. She'd be honored to do it. And so Heather has offered this coming Friday, it's Friday, May 8th, at the Knoxville Botanical Gardens. That's where she wants to take the photos at. She's offered to do 20-minute graduate sessions with any of our current 2020 grads. And so if you've just graduated, even if you've already had some pics taken, but you'd like to have more, or if you haven't had the opportunity to have any pictures taken, I want to encourage you to participate in that. If that's something you're interested in, shoot an email to Claudia at whitestonechurch.org. Again, she's going to do that this coming Friday. It's a week from today, Friday, May 8th. She's going to start at 4:30 that evening and run those sessions into the evening. So you want to get with Claudia and pick your time slot, and we'll connect you with Heather, and we'll make that happen. We're so grateful that Heather is willing to share her gifts in this capacity, and we know this doesn't fix anything, but it's just a way for us to say, hey, we know this is a weird time for you all. We see you, we love you, and we want to honor you. We want to do something to let you know that we know this season is weird but special for you. Hopefully all of you, the last thing I want to say, hopefully all of you have had the opportunity to see Cody and Kenzie's video, The God of This City. worship video that came out on this past Wednesday. Hope all of you have had a chance to watch that by now. And I would just ask that you be praying along with me and with our church's leadership that greater things really would still be to come in our city, that there's still hope, that when we get through this thing, there's just going to be a lot of spiritual vibrancy and energy. Let me remind you today, wherever you're at, God loves you. He's on your side, and he relentlessly pursues you. And we miss being together and look forward to being with you soon. Thanks.